Hello, hello, hello. Oh my face is still all marky. Whoops. Anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy day, happy 2nd of July it is. Wow. I can't believe we're already into 2026 by more than one day. That is, wow. I remember 2025 like it was the day before yesterday, man. It's crazy. Oh boy. Anyway, I hope everyone is having an amazing day, a wonderful day, beautiful day. Do we have sound? Oh yeah, we do. I'm having a good day. I got up, I'm breathing, I'm on the right side of the dirt. So there's zero complaints here. I want to get a little Minecraft in today. I've been neglecting it some, and I miss it. And I miss it very much. But what's our plans for today? Well, as you might remember, last time we kind of made this entrance into our little underground tunnel system. I keep getting lost down here, though, because I don't remember what's where and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, see, I just got lost there. So what I'd like to do is maybe put down some signs. So that way we can figure out where we're going. But then the second thing I want to do kind of relates to that is we are having a lot of power issues right now. This little reactor that we made just cannot keep up. Okay, it's not big enough. It was a very temporary solution. Now, I've been thinking about what to do with that. The town is starting to take shape, right? It's looking good and everything, but I just couldn't figure out how to fit a reactor into here. And so I think that what we're going to do is we're going to take the reactor, obviously a much bigger version of it, and we're going to make a space for it underground in our tunnel system. And we're also going to do that with some of the spawner farms that we want to make too. We got some broken spawners somewhere. I don't remember where they are, but we were, is it here? No, that's our cannon that we haven't really played with yet either. I don't remember where I put them, but they're somewhere. Oh, we had them in the nether. That's right. But basically, we want an automated farm that can do that because we can get some drops from the mobs that way. Certain mobs that we can't really get any other way because you have to mimic a fake player. So that's kind of the plan for today. I think we're going to be doing some work underground. But first, we need to figure out what size reactor are we going to build. So we have the basic reactor, right? These can go up to 5x5, I believe. Let's head downstairs here and see if we can build some patterns and whatnot. So, quest book. Quest book, quest book. Power. Where's the power? Power. There you are. Extreme reactors is what we're going to do. So it says, our first reactor. So 3x3x3. It should tell us here, the biggest reactor you can make using basic reactor parts is 5x5x5. To build bigger, you'll need to do reinforced reactor parts. Okay. So we want to do some reinforced stuff. Definitely. Now, what does this say? We need cyanide ingot. We should have some of that. Let's pull some out. There we go. That should complete the quest. Look at us making progress. Oh, a piece of lapis. Thank you. So, this is what the other solid axis board is for. Make sure to set it to output and then pipe it. Yeah, we already did that. We got that. We're good. So now we can reprocess this stuff. So that's something to work on a little later. And then we got, what the hell is a fluidizer? I don't remember that at all. Now that we're collecting some waste, you have to fluidize some of the ingots you get. We need to make a fluidizer. Okay. What do we need this for, though? All right. I got it, but I'm a little confused, though. Using the fluidizer, we can combine plutonium and yellorium to make verdurium. Verdurium produces rosinite as a reactant. We need this. Okay. You'll need to make a fuel injection port for your reactor. You might need to empty out the fuel currently in your reactor. So basically, oh, that's how you make insanite. Oh. Now that you have rosinite, you can mix it with benitoite and create insanite ingots. Okay, so we do actually need this then. Once you've built a fully functional reprocessor, you can pump in power, water, and cyanide to create plutonium. This can be used as a fuel for your reactor, and it creates its own waste called magnetite. So basically what we're going to need is we're going to need a, let me think here. We're going to need a main reactor that burns through fuel, right? And then we'll use that to power a turbine. And then that reactor, we might even need two of them. And then those reactors, one of them's going to come out to a fluidizer, right? So we're going to take the cyanide and send it out there, it sounds like. And then some of them are going to go into a reprocessor. And then from there, we can take and make this, whatever it's called, right? Where'd it go? So we need to take verdarium and use it as a fuel. But then we also need to take plutonium and use it as a fuel. So that's two more reactors there. So we need two reactors creating the fuel, and then we need probably two turbines off of them to generate power for us. And then we need to pump one into a fluidizer, one into a reprocessor, and then we'll have two more basically here to use this to make our insanite. That's just great. Silly Gorpy, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the protagonist team. Hope you are having an amazingly beautiful day. I am having a pretty great day myself. It's a Friday, and Fridays are amazing. Especially the 2 days that come after. Oh yeah. You're doing ATM9 now. How's ATM10 going? It's going great. We are we're I don't want to say early game. I'd say we're early mid game maybe. We got our little city that we're building, getting into bees, and we're struggling. I know you're never going to believe this, right? Playing ATM9. We're struggling with power. Seems to be the constant struggle. I never beat ATM9, but I got quite late game in it. Although I suppose you have to define what beat the game means, right, to you. So just slap on a reactor. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now, actually. We got our little temporary reactor outside. It's a little tiny one. Let me see if I can grab it quick. Yeah, it's a little, what is it, a 3x4? I don't know why we went 3x4, honestly. But we got our little tiny one. What's it make? Yeah, not much at all. 5,000 K per tick. Yeah, we're gonna make the jump to reinforced right now, I think. And I was just doing the math based on the quest and some of the stuff we need. I think we actually need a total of 4 reactors. We're not gonna build all 4 right now, but I want to plan for them so that way when we build the area for it, you know, we're kind of taking that into account. Because I think based on this quest line here and the materials that we need to get out of this by reprocessing and fluidizing, I think we're going to need 2 reactors that take in just normal uranium. And then those are going to feed 2 turbines. And then one of them will pump its waste into a fluidizer, which gets us, let's see here. Wait, actually, I might have miscalculated that. Because we get plutonium here. We use cyanide to create plutonium. Got it. And then we need yellorium. Is that what this outputs? Let's see here. The fluidizer output ports. What does this output, though? By using the fluidizer, we can combine plutonium with yellorium. I'm pretty sure yellorium is what comes out of fluidizer, right? Because we get plutonium from the reprocessor. Let's see, yellorium. So, yeah, okay, yellorium we get out of the fluidizer, so that's correct. So we still need that. So one reactor goes to the fluidizer, one goes to the reprocessor, and then we have to take the plutonium and yellorium to make verandium. And then the verdurium we have to use in a fuel reactor to make rosinite. Using the reprocessor. So we might need more than one reprocessor. Man, this is hard to track. Once you've built a fully functional reprocessor, you can pump in power, water, and cyanide to create plutonium. Oh yeah, we have to use the plutonium as fuel, and then we have to use the verdurium as fuel. So that's where the two extra reactors come in. And then we can use the waste from those to make insanite, which is something that we need for the ATM star. Got it. Very creative names, yes. I wonder sometimes if these are based on like actual real names or not, because I don't know that. All right, let's see. What does it take for the reinforced stuff? Reinforced casing? No. Yeah? Reactor casing. Oh, yeah, let's just go reactor. That'll be better, huh? So we've got the reinforced stuff here. There's all the basic. And then here is the reinforced. So what does this actually take? We need some uranium ingots, a block of diamond, and then reinforced casing, which is just what? Steel and... just steel? Steel and graphite. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, that's not that bad, actually. Plutonium from plutonium. Oh, yeah. That... Yep. Good, nice catch on that. You know, I've played this game so many times, and I've seen the word plutonium so many times, and I've never once been like, wow, that sounds a lot like plutonium. I love it. Okay, so we just add that. So that's pretty good. Ludicrosium, insanium, yellowium, plutonium. Yeah. Yellowium. Yeah, it kind of sounds like uranium, right? Let's see. We got the casing, the glass, the controller. That's pretty straightforward. The rod, pretty straightforward. Again, it just takes more resources, basically, is kind of what it looks like. We need to make sure we don't catch biosteel in a recipe because we don't have that. So what do we got here? We got all that stuff. We need the axis. That's a basic. Oh, crap. Wait a minute. Did we do reinforced on everything? We did. We did. Then we got the solid axis port. Right there. Okay, we got that. Good. BRB 10 minutes. Alrighty. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll see you in a bit. Oh, I made it. Good, good. Okay, so we got that. Now we need... Oh, I forget the active and passive. We'll remember. Let's do both though. So this is active. This is passive. What's the difference? I didn't see a difference there. Reactor forge energy charging port. Sure. Why not? We're gonna need blocks of lapis. Was that a... No, that's just a normal block of lapis. Okay. And then we need the redstone port, which I don't know that we actually need. But I'm just going to automate everything because I just don't feel like dealing with it. If we need it later. The computer port we will also go ahead and do. And then what else do we need here? Oh yeah, the fluid ports. Active forge fluid port. I'm out of patterns. What? Give me more of those, please. All right, so we got, what's this? The active forge fluid port. And then we have the oh, it moved. Why did it move? The passive forge fluid port. Okay. And then the mechanism fluid port. Passive mechanism fluid port. I don't know that we need that, but we'll run with it. Okay, I think that's everything we need. We have the controller, right? Yep. Let's just make sure that everything we did is reinforced. Reinforced, yep. All right, I think we're good there. So then if we put this in here, why did I have that? I don't know. Let's see. Where is all of my reactor stuff? Right here, right? No. Where is it? Reactor stuff. Where are you? Am I blind? It's a good possibility. I'm not going to lie. What the hell? Oh, did we not move it down yet? We didn't move it down yet. Let's go ahead and make more of those diamond auto crafters. Actually, this one right here. So what do we need? We need 4 speed upgrades for it. We got 3. Whoops. Give me, say, 10 more. I don't know. We'll just make some. And then let's go ahead and we'll put this one maybe like right here for now. And then we can just throw all this stuff in there. Why do I have stone? Oh, because I just mined the wall. Some days, I tell you. Some days. Alrighty. Excuse me. And then we can just throw the rest of these in the one of the normal ones here. I don't know where. Not there. You know what? They can go right in here. That's perfect. While we're at it, let's go ahead and grab out this other basic reactor stuff. Because we want this to be fast. And we'll throw it all in here. Something like 42 times faster. It's kind of insane, actually. I think that's pretty good. I think we can move these guys down, actually. Maybe this too. To there. And then what else do we have? We got... Okay, a lot of this can go in here, it looks like. And then... Oof. Right here. Beautiful. Okay, is there anything else in this guy? No, this guy can come down. What about here? I just want to get rid of these old ones. And we should have no problem doing that. There. So throw those guys in there. And for the most part, this stuff can just get dumped in here. Okay, good. There we are. Okay, it's time for a quick break of latte juice. Latte. God, I love coffee. Let's go ahead and get another diamond autocrafter. I don't think that should take very long. All right, so now we have to think because we're going to need a lot of insanium, I think. That was the wrong button. We're going to need a lot of it. So let's see. I want to see what's the max size of a reactor. I don't know. It should tell us here. Actually, you know what? We have a, oh boy, what's it called? What did that say? Oh, to make steam, yeah. Reactors can also be used to heat up coolants like water to create vapor like steam. Yes, we got it. Okay. This doesn't say. But I believe we got a book. I think it's in the old base, actually. Let's see. Reactor. I don't see a book in here. So I believe it's in the old base, and it was the big reactor book or whatever it's called. So why don't we see if we can go find that really quick? Because I'll bet you that will have the info on it that we need here. So, mystical agriculture, trees, modern industrialization, Ars Nouveau, Evilcraft, actually additions, metallurgy. Okay. So not in there. What about in here? Origins of darkness. Nothing in there. What about here? Nope. Okay, we got a couple more chests to search through. Let's actually put this guy up here. We'll put the enchanted ones down here. Bunch of seeds. Yeah, nothing there. Bunch of food. Energy tablet that's fully charged. Nice. Oh yeah, and then we got these backpacks. So what do we got here? Another enchanted book. Grab that saddle, actually. Gotta admit, I'm not seeing it here. I really thought we had one. Okay. That's interesting. Let's take another look down here. What would it be called? It would be called extreme reactors? No. Yeah, I don't know. It's not here. Put a few in there. There. Now we got an empty buffer one in case we need to go make a bunch of recipes. We have it. Also, how's our storage doing? 3%. We're doing great. There's a couple other things that we need to check out. So one is our redstone. We're doing all right, but honestly, I'd like to have a lot more than that. Because that 5.1 thousand only makes... What does that translate to? Actually, never mind. This is a more than a 1-to-1 conversion, right? Because it takes 8 to make 12. So that's not bad. And then diamonds. Diamonds, we're doing great. Emeralds is the other one I think that we might need a few of. Emeralds, we're doing fine. Do we not have a crafting recipe for emeralds? We don't. Okay, let's fix that right now. Throw that in there. Okay, perfect. So, we still don't know what size it is that we need. Reprocessor. You would think that they would tell us in here somewhere. Okay, here we go. Got it. The biggest reactor you can make using reinforced reactor parts is 32 by 32 by 48. The taller the reactor, the more fuel it can hold and burn. Because there's more fuel rods. Okay, but you get a higher fuel rate. The wider reactor, the more efficient. As long as you don't add more fuel rods. Well, of course we're going to add more fuel rods. So 32 by 32 by 48 is absolutely ridiculous, okay? Let's not do that yet. I mean, eventually we will. But that's crazy for yet. Back. Well, welcome back, silly Gorple. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you had a good break. 32 by 32 by 48. You know what? Let's just, for giggles, okay? This is for giggles. Because we're not going to do this now. I mean, eventually, it will absolutely be max size, but right now we're not going to do that. Where's my regular stone? There we are. Anti-smelly water bath real quick. Yeah, those are important. Let's compare it to the size of this building, right? So I think in our backpack we have a tape measure. So a 32 would be longer than this. So that would be 20. So we got 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2. So 32 by 32 is this big. This wide, all the way from that end of the building to here. Max size is absurd. Yes, it is. So in my last playthrough of ATM10, I had 4. No. I think it was 2 max size reactors feeding 4 turbines. It was crazy. And the worst part was we were actually like, we weren't out of power, but we were going to be. Like, we were going to have to add more. I think it was, we were doing 2 turbines per reactor. And so we were close to having to add another reactor and 2 more turbines, which is absolutely insane. Oops. I was playing with other people then, though. So for, I think right now, we're definitely not going to go that big. I don't really know how big I want to go. Maybe if we do like a 7 by 7. That's as wide as the road, basically, here. Or if we maybe do a little bit bigger than that. Just for now. But yeah, let's do that. Let's do like a 7 by 7, I don't know. Or 9 by 9. But first we need to figure out where we're going down here. So we're going to have to go a little bit deeper, I think. So we have, what's over this way? That's the B place, right? Let's just double check. Yeah, that's the B place. So there's no basement here. At least not for a while. So we can break off, like, say, here or something and go down quite a bit. Yeah, we could do that. Do you use the elevator mod? I don't use an elevator mod, but I have, what are they called? Here, this is going to bug me. I can't remember. These things, the warp plates for warping like this. And those are pretty cool. And we'll probably use some of those too. you know, like we're going to be using more of those as we build, but literally search elevator mod. Oh, let's see. At elevator. A white elevator. So what's the difference here? Hold on. Let's see. How am I out of wool? Oh, I can craft it. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, is this I think I have played with this one before. Is this the one where you walk up to it and like if you want to go down you crouch and if you want to go up you jump? Cuz if so, I have played with that one. Yep. Okay. I have played with this one before, yes. That's why I keep out of habit. I keep jumping on my warp plate over there and crouching on it. Uh Yeah, and like when it comes to like this, like getting down to the reactor room, I very well may build like a warp pad up there somewhere to get down here so I don't have to run every time. But I want to like build a, you know, like a nice way to get down too, if that makes sense. I don't want that to be my only way to get down. So I don't know how far we're gonna go. We should probably at least come out 1 or 2 blocks before we start going down. Where's my torches? Let's do that. Alrighty. What kind of labyrinth is this? Yeah. So I let me run upstairs quick. So I wanted to do like this city thing, right? So we're just getting started. This road's gonna curve around and make like a city block, and then we'll expand from there. And I had this idea of connecting all the buildings underground with like a little tunnel system, almost mimicking like a little sewer or whatever. That way I wasn't just burying the cables and calling it good. So this is my overkill way of getting the cables in between all the buildings here. And then I hide the wireless transmitters under here. So like we can go here and we can see there's a little pull off there, and I had to convert between cable types here, so there's a battery to get up into there. And some of them are labeled. So here's the temp reactor and the auto crafting building called Auto Prime. And I think this just ends, yeah, because we haven't gone past this yet. This is where the road ends. No, this is what's it called? The energy conduit from Ender.io. And I love it because you can take them and they put they go all in one space, right? So the energy and the ME system, or refined storage I'm using in this case for now, but they have it for the ME system too. It all takes one block. And then if I want to add like a fluid pipe here and a gas pipe, a chemical pipe, I can do that and it'll all be one block, which is just so nice. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I have... No, that's mechanism. No, I don't have any on me. Why am I carrying a lot of this stuff? I don't know. Oh, the hanging signs. There we go. That's what we need. An anvil. I have no idea. Avoid tears fine. This stuff's okay for venturing. Steam quarry, so I remember I was working on it. Battery to charge my stuff. A second Supremium pickaxe? No idea. No clue. Flint and steel in case I get locked out of the portal. Extreme Reactors book. We found it. Let's see. You can look at the nutritional liquefier in the canteen. Oh yeah. I think we're good on food. I got all the seeds for this, so it's just fully automated for my rabbit noodle soup, and it gives us 20 bars of saturation. And what is that? 9 bars of food? 8 bars? 8 bars of food. let's see. Okay, oops. Let's get rid of some of this stuff here. So the growth accelerators, I don't need all of this stone right now. And I don't need this stuff. Okay, we're going to take a look at that book later. And then I want to get rid of the tape measure for the time being. But for those poor, they can use it to feed their rotten flesh for actual good food. That's a very good point. It is a very good starting food for sure. All right, so stairs. Stairs are fun. We should probably go down a little bit. I'm trying to think because there's two things that we want to kind of put down here. And one of them is the reactors, right? And I'm totally okay starting off smaller and growing. So, like, for instance, that first reactor we built was very, very temporary. And we're going to tear it down. It's in the way. Very temporary. This reactor that we're building now, or reactors, we will keep it here. It's not going to get torn down when we build something better. It's going to be a permanent fixture. But make no mistake, we are absolutely tearing it down and replacing it down the road. This will not meet our needs long term. But for now, it's going to be a huge upgrade. Especially if you have a farm and liquid storage and ME, you can refill on the go. Oh, yes, that's true. Good call. I really need to get my universal, or my, what's it called? Creative wireless, interdimensional wireless transmitter. I really have to get that going. Let's see. How many blocks down is this? I don't know. Let's go down some more. I don't want to worry about height. Now, when we build the reactors, I have this thing where I will oftentimes build the reactors and steam turbines into the ground. The big ones. So you're kind of walking over them. But, you know, I don't have to do that. It's just something that I like to do. And that's something I will probably do down here as well. Maybe just a little deeper. But yeah, we're going to build the reactors here, down here, and then we're also going to build any mob farms that we need with the spawners. This is probably deep enough right here, I think. And then just to keep things lined up, we will go ahead over here. Then it was too thick, right? The wall will be. I think something like this. Let's double check. Whee! Let's see. There's more easy ways of finding those rare materials, all the modium. Oh, yeah. The question is, why aren't you using a dank? A dank? Is that the, can't think of what that is right now. What is it, dank? Dank. No idea what that is. No clue, man. Oh, is that the thing that holds the items for you? I think that might be what it is, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. I remember those. Yeah, those aren't in all the mods 10. They got rid of some stuff, made some new stuff. Okay, how did we design the stairs over here? I don't know why they removed it. But they also removed, oh, I'm going to search it and tell you it's not here to search. They also removed the unlimited storage for refined energy, refined storage. Like, it's here. It's like infinite. I can't remember what it's called. This one? Infinite soul storage, energy source. Yeah, so they left or added soul storage source and energy infinite storage, but the item one they got rid of. It's still here somewhere, but you can't actually make it. And I guess that they did that for lag purposes. It was causing a bunch of lag, so they got rid of it. Which, I mean, you know, hey, that makes sense. I'll take it. Okay, we need a bunch of cobble stairs here. And then we're going to need some other stuff too. But for now, it's fine. We're also going to need to take this down so we can put the wall. Boring building montage. Yeah, so I post all of our gameplay on a YouTube channel. It's like a VOD YouTube channel. So it's not edited, it's just the raw, you know, here's 2 hours of me playing Minecraft. And the goal of that isn't necessarily like to, get viewers or whatever. That's not the kind of content that's going to work for that. But the big goal is to, whenever I'm doing something, like especially when I'm playing more linear games, like we play a lot of Resident Evil. We're on, what's it called? Biohazard now. We worked our way up to there, getting ready for Requiem. We play a lot of other linear games, like we're also playing High on Life, or we played Enshrouded, which is not really linear, but the point of that is if someone's watching one of those streams and like misses the boss fight or something, you know, they can go check it out. And anyway, so I've been gathering content for a while, and I am starting now to do very heavily edited footage to upload on a different channel, which is a new channel. And the purpose of that is to try to get people, you know, interested in stuff. It's not a replacement for the stream. It's more of a completely separate thing. So I've been doing a lot of editing. This relates, I promise. I've been doing a lot of editing, trying to take, like, what's this video, 60, this will be gameplay session 60 something, I think. Now keep in mind, a lot of those were like 20, 30 minute gameplay sessions, not hours, but some of them were hours. And trying to edit them into more friendly, like, chunks for episodes and stuff. And it's been a lot of editing. And anyway, the reason I was saying that is because something like this, converting it down to a really quick build montage, is just so satisfying. It's like, oh, there's 20 minutes of me digging. Now it's 4 seconds with some music. I love it. Let's see. Did they remove the data learner too? I don't think they did. You're talking about like the genetic thing, right? Or the neural network stuff. Is that's a deep learner. But yeah, they still have that. Yeah, I haven't gotten into that one yet, but that one's on the list for sure. Now, I don't know. Let's see. We got flat stone tiles. We do have some of this saved up. So let's just put a couple in there so I can look up the recipe if we lose them all. So let's see. We're going to want to go down a few. Guessing something like that could be okay. Well, let's see. Where's my stairs? So if we do this. It can farm many things such as ender dragons, withers, just from a few kills. They can streamline production of the loot traps. Oh yeah, no, I've used it before, just not in this playthrough. It has been a while though. So I used to be addicted to Minecraft. Like, I used to play it an unhealthy amount. And I mean, ever since I was playing back in the alpha days. So it's been a while, right? Love the ship. Yeah, it's been a while, and You know, when I first started playing, that was before they even had survival mode. And then I got burnt out a couple years ago. Life got crazy. I got burnt out. And I stopped playing for a while. Quite a while. And anyway, we're back now. I'm so excited. Also, I'm trying to focus on this streaming thing and actually stick with it this time. We've been doing really good, though, as far as sticking with it goes. How are we going to hide lighting here? That's a problem for future us. Yep, future us sucks. Anyway. Future me. Oh, we'll do it. We'll do it in the corners here. Yeah, that'll look nice. Okay, I think this is a good height to go with. Let's see how it feels once we build a couple of them. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay. This will take a little bit, but not too long. We're not doing anything crazy complicated here, so... This pickaxe, man! It's too good. One thing that they did remove, which made me kind of sad, if I remember correctly, was in All the Mods 9, with Mystical Agriculture, you would get seeds back, right? So you could farm plants and you'd get an extra seed. There was a low chance of it. Well, they got rid of that here. You can still go enable it in the config file, but even if you do that, there's a lot of caveats to it, and you're gonna be crafting them. They also, because I used to use lily pads of fertility a lot, and they also, those are here, but they're more expensive, I'm pretty sure. Because you need this powder of steady growth and the fertile essence. Wait, now. What was it? Wait, did they change this again? Hold on. Oh, the fertile essence, yeah. So you actually need like 4 rib bones and catalyzing glands and slime pearls per lily pad. Which, if I remember correctly, was not that bad in 9. But it's okay. There's other ways to grow those. Like the way I have, I just use a ton of growth accelerators, and that works great. So here is where the stairs end. So we're probably going to come out one more with the wall before we actually make our hallway. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. We're almost done. That's a lie. That's a lie. But it made me feel better. And then, of course, this is just oddly shaped enough that I can't use like a construction stick or anything like that. Okay, that looks good. So now let's take these torches out of our hand. Does this glow too? Yeah, it does. So let's just go like, I don't know how many stairs we have, but maybe something like this. Right here. I knew it. I knew there was 2 there. There we go. You have something set up that automatically kills wandering traders. That's awesome. How did you do that? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be right here. Dope. Wait, I had it right the first time. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here. 2, 3. Okay, so let's just move them up one. Trapped trader carpets. That's got to be one of the best things I've seen all day. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, let's move stuff all up one. I think, right? Am I mathing right in my head? Close enough. That's amazing. I hate traders. I hate how they come and bother me. But I've never thought of. That's very, very creative. Bravo, sir or ma'am. Bravo, person. I hate how they barge in my house. Yeah, it's so annoying. It's literally the worst. And then, like, I don't know if I'm just clumsy or what, but I always end up hitting the llamas by accident, you know? Like, there's always a situation that happens where I hit the llama without meaning to most of the time. And then it's mad at me and spitting at me, and I hate it. I hate it. In 10, there is I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's like a rating system. That's not the right way to put it. But the villagers can like you or hate you. And I think that matters for, I forget the mod's name, but you can kind of build like your own village like your own villagers and stuff like that. So I've been trying not to kill him, but 90% of the time, because every time you do, you take a hit to your reputation with the villagers. I haven't played with that mod yet, but I plan to. I'm hoping I can stick with this long enough to actually complete the quest book. Would be amazing. At the very least, I want to make it up to the ATM star. But I guess we'll see. So I try not to kill him, but 90% of the time I end up killing him anyway and saying I'll deal with the consequences. You have an execution building for your naughty villagers. From the corner of my search, let's see, I accidentally found out because of my search queries. Also, brain picked up the keyword and wants it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I think we're good here, right? So we're going to... I know it's going to bother me if it's not uniform, so... Okay, we got a 1 gap before the hallway. Good, good, good. So here we are. There's our wall. And then this will all be like that. Good, yes. I love how ATM just adds random shit. Yeah. Let's see. Trader. Do I have something like that? White trader carpet. Arriving traders will end up on this block instead of in your face. Oh, I would have never guessed. That's not something I would have ever been like, hey, let's search for that and see, you know? Okay, we need our chisel. So what's this called? Flat stone tiles. Flat stone tiles. Craft all. Throw that back in the backpack. Can I still reach? I can. Nice. Okay, we don't need all these stairs. We'll keep a stack. And then we are going to need some more cobblestone, though, so I wish I wouldn't have put that away. Oh, you know what? I never thought of this, but how are we gonna... How are we gonna get the pipes down here? We'll probably just make a tunnel, make them pop out of nowhere. It's fine. Everything's fine. When you're truly fed up, shall you find the key, wise dude? Oh, I love it. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And we'll just make this the right height. I'm going to have to look and see what the height is upstairs because this does need to match. That will bother me so much when I eventually notice that it's wrong. So let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to the tip. 4 to the tip. Let's get that done right away. So we got, what is this? 2? Yeah. 2, 3, 4. And then we'll put a cobblestone there. That's our tip. Peak is probably a better word to use there. Tip. All right. And then we want to try to go in the same direction because we don't... I mean, I'm not too worried about, like, lag or anything. My computer is pretty beastie. But I am a little worried about... game stability is my main worry. So I want to try to build in the same direction that the rest of the base is in so we can limit loaded chunks. What is it? Yeah, so we're facing the right way. Yeah. So if we, I mean, this can go both directions, but if we want to build the reactors in this direction, that would be good. Right. And then just before I forget here, we need stairs like this. And then, yeah, this will be cobble. And we'll start our glass right here. Beautiful. Put one there too. Yeah, that's even the right distance. Is probably why I made it that way, huh? And then there was 4 blocks in between each of these. Yeah, so then we can just bring the cables down just like a straight down tunnel. Maybe we can just peel them off this way and come out down there somewhere. Yeah, that'll work. It'll be great, guys. It'll be great. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. Then we'll do that. Very good. Yeah, we're gonna play this as if it's gonna go this way too, because I'm sure it will at some point. That'll work. That'll work just fine. So I'm not that great of a builder. I'm trying, but I'm not that great. So even though this is like super simple and everything, this is amazing for me. No judgment here. I've been really trying this series. So what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the light. My God, give me more space. That's what I need. Perfect. Then we'll just end this one here. Oh, I'm in the ground. Yeah, in ATM10 we made like a throne room, It was really cool. So later in the game, we made a throne room, and it was made almost entirely of nether star blocks. We added in some emerald and diamond blocks and netherite blocks just for fun, you know, to kind of break up the look. But we purposefully made it like as much as possible out of nether block or nether star blocks. It was great. We literally had a small mystical agriculture farm dedicated just to making those blocks for that purpose. It was a little overkill, but it was fun. Let's see. Wow, my inventory is a disaster. We could probably get rid of some of these guys. There we go. All right, we got the starting of this done. And in my infinite wisdom, I've already forgotten which direction I said we were going to build into for the reactors. It was this direction. Yeah. And we want to stay off to the right, it looks like, maybe. So maybe I'll just kind of do this so I remember that for now. All right. So, what are we going to do? I think it would be cool. So, oh, man. So upstairs we got a lot of corridors, right? Because basically the main purpose of that is just to run the cable. And it's just like an overkill, cool looking way to do that. So I think what would be cool down here is instead of breaking off into a room, because then from, the hallway, it's still just more corridors. It would be cool if we ran this and then just opened up on one side and looked into the reactor place. I think that would kind of give it a little bit of a change of scenery, you know? Like that could look really cool, I think. Once again, I remember about the construction stick as I'm finishing building it. So yeah, I think that might be what we do. So if we just kind of take this a little bit further. Right, just head this way for a minute. We don't need to go too far, but I would like to make it kind of line up with like the lights, 2, 3, so maybe here's the light, right? No, one more. So if we brought it like right here, maybe would be the wall. So if we made it kind of come out like this, and then this was literally just overlooking that, you know what I mean? So that's where the wall would end. And then just so I don't forget, we'll kind of build this here. I think that could look really cool. And then we would like rotate this around too. And then like here or on the other side, I don't know, we'd have like a little stairway to get down or something. I think that could work really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Yeah, I think so. And then if we do like I'm leaning towards going bigger. We're going to have 2 of them though, right? That are going to be generating power. So if we do 2 9x9s, that should cover our needs for a while. I think. Yeah. I think that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Yeah, so you kind of walk in and then all of a sudden it's just open. Or maybe we have like a railing here. There's that cool metal railing that we could look at. And then this would just kind of continue as normal. Whoops. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. So, oh boy. Now the sizing it is going to be the problem here. So, sizing. Yes. Does our thing still reach here? It does. Let's get rid of a bunch of this stuff. Reactor. Casing. We're going to need, so if it's 9 by 9, right? We're going to need a flat 9 by 9 surface on the bottom. So that's a lot. That's 80, 81, right? Yep. And then we're going to need the same thing on the top. So that's 162. And then we're going to need what? 7, 14, 21, 28. So 28, so 100. Let's just say we're going to need 200 of them. We're missing coal? What? Oh, how are we so low on coal? Hold on, hold on. We should have plenty of coal. Okay, no, screw this. Hold on. It's time. I don't... how do I not have that? Give me this. Warp dust. Yes. Give me... I don't know how many of those we need, but... Dormant shard. Give me 2 of those. I'm putting a warp plate, so I'm tired of walking back and forth. There we go. Okay. So we go like this. And then that gives me that one. And then I think these are fine if I move them. So this will take me there. Yep. So if I pick this up and move it, pretty sure they remain linked. Yeah, here we go. See, I need signs. And then we're just gonna, oh my god. Just gonna hide this right here for now. Now, does this work? Yes, it does. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay, how are we so low on coal? Do we not have a crafting recipe for this in there? Well, that would explain how we're so low. Of all the things. Cool. Now can we make it? So what did we say we need about 200? 192 is probably perfect. Now, what's the limiting factor for that? It's going to be anything that needs to be smelted, right? Which is steel. So steel, I think we can actually do. Let me see here. We have dark steel. We do have some steel essence. Now the big question is, if I put this in here, I don't know. How does it choose which recipe to use? Right? I don't know that. Okay, it looks like it's going to use iron essence, but not steel essence. Priority. Oh, here we go. So now if we do that, steel essence, yeah. So now it's going to okay, so we set that. It's going to prioritize this over this smelting. So that should go pretty fast now, I think, right? Oh. Why is it still smelting that man? Oh, graphite bar. Oh no. Graphite. Yeah, we don't have. Is there a seed for that? There is a graphite seed actually. What? Okay. Well, add that to the list of things we need. Oh, see, we can't upgrade it because the whole reason we're doing this is because we want to upgrade our machines. We have 5 in there right now. I wonder if we could squeeze in a few more. It'll probably peak at some point here, but that's okay. Okay, there's 8. Let's see. Yeah, it's not. It's not keeping up. Let's remove 1. Is it keeping up now? Yes, but I'll bet you that the power is draining from the reactor really bad. Yeah, it's gone. Nope, we can't do that yet. Okay, let's take 1 more out. Go down to 6. Will this catch up now? No, 5 is pretty much what we can do here, it looks like. Now it should, I think, catch up. Not really, no. Crap. Be gone. Oh boy. Alright, well. There's our hold up anyway. We found it. Good news is it'll be fixed when we're done with this. I mean, that's not slow by any means. It's just not what it could be. Not what it will be. It's alright though. It gives us a chance to catch up on our caramel latte that's starting to get cold in my super flowery cup. My wife loves these cups, and they just happen to be the perfect size, so. The other cup I was using prior, it was a warp pipe from Super Mario World, or Super Mario Brothers, and I love that cup. It's awesome. It's actually my wife's cup, but I use it all the time on her. And I had to stop using it, though, because I got a green screen behind me, and so it would just, be like a hole through my face as I'm drinking and stuff. It looked really weird. Okay, well, I'm not gonna sit and watch this. So let's go dig a little bit more. Prolyzer and induction smelter, green cup. Let's see. Oh, hey, is this draining? I don't remember if this is in and out. That can be an input-output, let's say. And then let's charge this guy. There we are. Prolyzer and induction smelter, green cup. Green cup? What does green cup mean? Is that a thing? Green cup? No. Okay. Your green cup. Oh, I got it. Wow. Don't mind me, guys. I've only been up for 2.5 hours. Takes longer than that to wake up. A Prolyzer. What is that? I'm trying to remember. I don't see that one. Induction smelter. Yeah, I think we've played with those before. I don't see it, though. Weird. Pyro. Oh, let's see. Pyrolyzer. I can't spell. Pyrolyze oven. What does that do? Oh, the coke oven recipes and batches. Ah. No thermal. No, no thermal sears. That was in, yeah, that was in 9 though, hey, but not in 10. Alrighty, so we're still gonna be kind of short on coal, aren't we? You know what we should do? Do we have more coal seeds? We do have a bunch of them. We should actually go plant these guys. So let's see, we got this whole row is Infernium except for the first 2, right? So let's grab those guys. I think we're probably fine on Infernium. Yeah, 124,000. We're good. We're good, guys. Let's actually do 2 rows then. Boy, are we going to need a lot of this. We'll make the graphite seeds later, but anyway, these 3 farm plots I have maxed out with growth accelerators. So it goes all the way down, which is something I have to worry about with our tunnel. So we got to make sure we can't build right here. But this is under this, so I'll probably avoid it anyway, right? But these go all the way down to Supremium. The rest of these are just the Infernium blocks, but I mean, they still grow. Like, look how fast they grow. It's still crazy good. Where'd you go? Did you go inside? Nope. All right. Anyway, let's head back to our place here. So, we need to build out. Let's pretend. Thank you for following Manicam. Welcome to the team, the protagonist team. Still workshopping that name. Don't judge me. Let's pretend like we're down right now, like we've dug down, just for the sake of layout. I think what we'll do is we'll come out like 3 or 4 blocks, right? Yeah, 3 or 4 blocks. And if we're going to do a 9x9, is that really what we're settling on? Oh, I don't want it. That's so big. Ah. Pretty sure you can put the controller on the top, right? You used to be able to. I would assume you still can. So let's have a gap of 4. Because I think we're gonna just come down with a ladder, or we'll have a stairway going that way. I'm not sure which. But then I like a gap of 3 before we start anything. And then we'll have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I messed up. So, gap of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would be the reactor size. And then we're going to need 2 of them. So a 9x9. So maybe what we could do is we could actually just go and put this in the corner instead. So let's just make sure it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. There we go. And then we'll dig out this way. So 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Okay, so there's the size of reactor 1. Just a quick little outline, so we know what we're dealing with here. so big, but it's going to generate so much power. It's going to be great. So what's our current reactor do? It does like 5K, I think, per tick. And then we'll have probably like a 3 gap because we're going to have to worry about cables and stuff. We're going to probably... Oh, let me think here. Should we... Because we're going to need a liquidizer and we're going to need a reprocessor. And then we're going to need 2 more reactors. Oh boy, this is going to get crazy fast. We're only doing the 1 reactor right now, though. And then we're going to need the turbines, too, eventually. So, yeah, this is going to get busy down here. I almost wonder... No, we can't go that way. So, yeah, we got enough room. It's fine. And we'll expand out with more chunk loaders as we need to. I'm pretty sure I can change in the config file our max number of chunk loads. I don't remember how to see that. Here we go. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, we got 22 of 25 loaded. We're going to need more though. I'm fairly certain we can do that. We could probably get rid of these 2 now. Those are right on the edge of that building. And that building's not really doing much anymore. I wonder, maybe we move this back 1. It just feels like it's too close, right? Doesn't it? I don't know. I know it's hard to visualize what I'm thinking in my head, but it's hard for me to. Yeah, that's what we'll do. There is no self-promotion here, Min Kim. Thank you, though. Alrighty. Man, I thought requiring followers for chat would make those stop, but they never stop, do they? Okay, so we're good here. So, reactor 1. Then we got to keep going for a while. This is going to be huge. I'm just realizing now. They never do. Never, ever. Yes, I'm seeing that now. Well, the worst part is, you'd think like, oh, if you require follower chat, at least you get a follow out of it. But most of them just unfollow the second they send their message anyway. So I don't really get anything out of it. And then I could up the time. Like I could say you have to be a follower for X amount of time before you can send messages. But the thing is, I don't want to punish everyone else because of them. It's not their fault. It's a conundrum. And as you can tell, I'm a very small channel, so it's I have to do all my own banning and stuff, which is not the end of the world. It's not like there's a lot to do, but it can sometimes interrupt gameplay, which is not fun. The other day I had a guy in here, he was spamming, and I mean like continually spamming, come follow me, come follow me. And I don't know why, because I use Seribot, huh? Yeah, and I use what's it called, Cloudbot, I think, and it's got like an automated what do you want to call it, moderation function, and it works decently. But every once in a while, I don't know what the heck they do. It's like they know an override or something and just totally bypass. It's so weird. I hate it. Oh crap, I got rid of my flat, whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm going to need that. Yeah, I should do that. I should actually sit down and try to do a better blacklist here. Yeah, so let's leave a gap of 3 for the next reactor. And then we need to go 9 this way again. That felt like 9. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, I'm amazing. Be jealous. I better double count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Good, good, good. Things are working out decently. And we just need to go that way, right? I love this pick. There's our second reactor. Now the big question is, should we... You can prevent the free viewer bots due to them using special characters sometimes. Oh, interesting. Oh, man, this chair is so uncomfortable. I hate this chair with all my heart. Let's see here. Now, I kind of think just for the sake of space, maybe what we'll do is we'll have the reactors here, and I'll probably just have like the top of them sticking out with the controller on the top is what I'm thinking. Or, oh, actually, wait, let me think this through, because we got a reprocessor, we got a fluidizer, we're going to need turbines. Honestly, we'll rebuild it if we need to. It's not the end of the world. So, let's just do this so I remember there's a thing there. We could even build these into the ground, honestly. If we really wanted to. So, we have all the casing. And then we're going to need, let's get the rest going because it's going to take some time. So the casing, we accounted for a solid top and a solid bottom. And then the corners, basically. So we're going to need windows for the sides. So that's going to be a 8x8 window, right? So 64, 128, 256 windows. Oof, that's going to be a lot of coal. Ugh. Am I doing my math right? I hope so. Oh boy. Ugh. So how far do we want to go down here? So there's the reactor. I feel like we got to go down at least like 3 to 5 blocks. At least. Right? Otherwise it's kind of weird. This is 3. That's not enough. Let's try 5. I feel like 5's too much. Oh, welcome to my super duper unsure about myself stream, where I continually question everything I do. 4. This feels perfect. 4 is perfect. Did we? No, we didn't come all the way here, so let's do that. And part of me also is like, hey, maybe we should, I don't know, put a gap between it and the wall. But another part of me is like, no, don't do that. I don't know. All right. Yeah, I think this will be okay. And then the reactors won't be that high because we're going to start them down in the ground. So it's fine. Also, I have a jetpack, so I should stop worrying about leaving myself a spot to crawl up. Alrighty. Yeah, so kind of one of the goals for this series is I would really like to, I mean, we'll see, obviously, right? I'm not going to make any promises, but we're quite a ways in and quite a ways to go. And I would love, because I've played these mod packs before, and I've come very close to beating them, but I've never beat them. I would love to actually beat this thing. It would mean a lot to me. Also, indecisive me wins again. We are going to leave a block, a gap between. Except I did that wrong. It's supposed to be here. We're going to leave a gap of 3. Which means everything needs to move over. Oh, so from where it is, gap 2. Yep, don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. I don't know why. I don't know. Sometimes you just need to do things. Okay, let's just double count this just to make sure. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Good, good, good. Why am I filling this in when I'm going to dig it out in a little bit, you might be asking yourself? Good question. I don't know. I think we need more of that glowy glass. Oh, we got a decent amount actually. Good. This is perfect. This is great. So, we'll dig this out. Oh. And then we got to figure out what height we actually want the reactors to be sitting at. So we can start building the thing. We will build reactor 1 right here. Yeah, and then eventually we'll have a dedicated farm for uranium too, because we're going to be going through it like crazy. But for right now, what we have should be plenty. We'll just keep an eye on it, and as we need to, increase it. But then eventually, we also will be using, some of the other power mods too. This won't be the only one we use. So between all of them, we'll probably have plenty of power. And I just realized it's kind of funny as we're nearing the bottom here. I realized that I could be using like vein miner tunnels or something to do this faster. But at this point, it's like I'm almost done, so it's, yeah. Plus, honestly, I know it sounds silly, but I enjoy digging out like this. It's just comforting. I don't know. Reminds me of the good old days when things were simpler. You called. Oh, what did I call? I didn't mean to. Oh yeah, we can get rid of that too. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Maybe what we'll do is we'll let it... Silly. Oh, I get it. Maybe what we'll do is we'll let it poke up like one or like 2 blocks maybe, or 3. Yeah, that's probably a good... We'll let it poke up 2 blocks. Then we can get to the controller. We're also going to need to start making better power cables too. So that's a thing. That is a thing. All right. Well, on that note, I have to go bathroom very bad, so I'm going to go do that. I will be back in a moment, and while I'm gone, I'll go ahead and throw some music on. I'll see you in a bit. And we're back, and our screen's not black anymore. Good, good, good. Hello, hello. Hope everyone is having an amazing day. I went upstairs to use the restroom, and I walked by a box of Gushers. And long story short, I'm eating some now. It's so good. So, so good. We're back. What kind of trouble are we getting into? I wonder, actually. Hold on. What if we did this? Not that. Not that, no. That. And then brought this up around. Not, oh my God. That could look okay. Yeah. Anyway, I apologize for the chewing in your ears. I only got 4 left. And I'm eating them 2 at a time. So, bear with me just a minute. I'm not that fond of sweets, like sugary foods. But for some reason, the fruit gushers, they're just like the best thing in the world to me. But it's weird. Like I'll eat cookies and other things, and I'll be like, "Wow, that's way too sweet." And then fruit gushers are basically just like pure sugar, and I'm like, "Yes." I don't know. I am a very weird person, I guess. Probably should have did the ceiling before we dug all of this out. Would have made our lives a little bit easier. But that's okay. Okay, let's clean up our inventory a little bit. And then maybe we can start laying the foundations of this thing. So basically, if we want it to come up to here, right? That should be good. So what's that? That's 3. We need to go down quite a ways. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm pretty sure. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. We're good. And hopefully you can still put the controllers at the top, otherwise this whole building plan kind of goes up in flames. Fingers crossed. There we go. Man, I love it. Excuse me. Okay, where did it go? Was that it? Yeah, right there. Beautiful. This is gonna be such a game changer for us. Like, for real. Did I put the corner one? Yeah, I did. I just can't wait to upgrade my machinery and also upgrade the speeds on them, and like we should be able to do quite a bit now that we couldn't before, so that makes me super excited. And we did put the glass in, right? Yep. Part of me is now thinking too that maybe we should make the oh, my phone. Hold on. I always forget to put this on silent. Oh, okay. Part of me is also thinking that maybe we should make the top glass, even though we didn't plan for that. So maybe we'll think about it. So indecisive. Okay, where are we going? Right here. This goes over too. We're getting this thing online today. I don't care. It's happening. There we go. Yes. Okay, let me take a look at my phone and see what that was about. All right, now we just need to clear this middle out. It will be golden. Maybe we should dig up instead of down. Then we'll do the bottom solid, of course, because we're never going to see the bottom again, so who cares about that? Let's just, for now, throw a few of these down so I can see. Once again, another example of where I thought of using the builder stick right this moment. Isn't it wonderful? Man. You know what we could do, actually? Most of this is going to be underground, right? And then I thought it'd be cool. What if we built like a little border around it of stairs? So you could see it a little bit better, and I don't know, I think it just looked cool. Maybe it's not even cobble stairs, maybe it's, you know, different type of stairs, but something. Except ah! What the heck is happening? There we go. I think this could look kind of cool. I don't know if we'll keep it or not, but let's just put it here and see how it looks, and we can make our mind up as we go. I think it looks cool. And we need a lot of glass, right? Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I'm just kind of throwing these willy-nilly. But I gotta see. All right, so let's make our controller and stuff. I don't think we did that yet. So our controller is right here. That's casing. Reinforced controller. Give me that. We're also going to need a bunch of these guys. A bunch of these, rather. So how many of these do we need, actually? Let's figure that out. So we're going to want one. It's a 9x9, right? So if we did, just for the sake of argument, let's see what this looks like staggered. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3. The next one would have 4. So 3 and a 4 is a 7. So 7, 14, 21 plus 3. So 24 of them. So we need 24 of those guys. Hopefully we have enough for all this stuff. No, what are we missing? Skyroot planks? What's using skyroot planks? Okay, let's go check the recipe out. Why? Why skyroot planks? Oh my god. What is wrong with you? Where are you? This one? No. This one. One of these. Oh, here we go. Let's see. That's the reinforced one. So it's using a piston, it has to be, right? So the piston recipe must have, let's see. Piston. Nope. 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 Where are you? Are you up here? No, we got rid of all those. I must have missed it. It should be highlighted. It should be very easy to see. Where in the world is this thing hiding? There's nothing in there. Oh, because it's called a crafting pattern. You can't do this trick with it. Gotcha. That uses sky. Why in the world would that use sky? I don't know. Let's just use that for now, I guess. Where were you? You were here? Okay, so we need reinforced. We need 24 of these, is what we said, right? There we go. Yeesh. And then what else do we need? We got the controller. We're going to need... Okay, so we got 24 of those. And each one needs to go 8 7 deep, right? So 7 times 24 is a lot. Oh my god. So let's see. That's 140, 168? Maybe? Wait. I think I did the wrong one. I think I did basics, didn't I? What's this? Reinforced. Oh, no, I did the right one. Okay, cool. Had me worried there. What else do we need? Reinforced. We're going to need a... Well, we'll probably need a redstone port. Probably need 2 of those, right? Because we're going to want to try and be a little bit more efficient with this one. We're going to need a... Where are you here? Where are you? Fuel injection port. I'm trying to remember which one's which here now. We need a reactor solid access port and a fuel injection port. I think we need the passive fluid port. Don't remember now. Active. Pretty sure we need a solid access port. And then we'll do one of these 2 to be safe. Because we're not going to make this one a steam one from the get-go. We're just going to make it normal for now. Computer port. I don't remember what that's for. I mean, let's make one and play with it. And then you're going to need a... I don't remember. This will be an active, right? An active reactor. I'm pretty sure, not a passive one. Let's just make one of each of these. There, now we got a bunch of stuff crafting. Love it. Well, cool. That actually, I think, I got the stretchies. That actually seems like it's probably a very good place for me to call it. I have some responsibilities that I need to see to. Unfortunately, being an adult sucks. But I'm going to go see to those responsibilities, and depending on how the day goes, I may be back later. So, anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope that you have the best frickin' day ever, and hope to see you next time. Take care.